Yeah. Y'all hear them vibes? It's your boy Captain Gray, man. Good synergy honcho, man. You know, we coming in this thing tonight to do some live reactions, man. Man, the first one was crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? And before I get to it, man, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. You know, appreciate you popping out. You know what I mean? Chopping it up with your boy. Long story short, we're going to get right to it. You know, y'all see the follows up there at the top of me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, hit that. You know, follow that. Y'all see the brand. Y'all know where I stand. Good synergy in this thing, baby. It's your boy Captain Great, though, man. Man, we got a meteor that dropped in Indiana tonight, though, for real, man. I don't know if it was tonight or what, but I just got wind of it not too long ago. So I said, man, let me get on here and, you know, do a little live react tone. You know, let's see what it's talking about, man. Let me cut these jams down for y'all. Shout out to Ghost Faders too for the jams too, man. Cut that off for y'all, man. Let's get into this video real quick, man. Let's see what they're talking about.
Streaking across the night sky over Indiana. It's been all the chatter on social media.
And they always want to do that.
One of the biggest questions is, what did I just see? NWRT.
Man, come on now. See? Man. Come on, man.
Is it a bird?
It lit up the sky for a second.
Man, they always trying to play, man.
Again.
All right, let me let it load up real quick. That probably would it be, huh? It'd be rendering. Ain't that what y'all think? It's rendering, you know. Shout out to the hometown too, man. Indiana, man. Definitely from South Bend. Shout out to Notre Dame, Indiana, also known as South Bend, Indiana. Man, we always getting some weird actions coming through there, but this is one of the weirdest ones I done seen so far or heard about. Let's see what they're talking about.
A firework.
Looked like a big circular light, like not lightning, but
trash coming out the sky.
Is it a plane?
It's aliens.
it could be like a UFO.
A shooting star, maybe. Unidentified flying object.
It's gotta be like, I don't know, like a fireball.
Is it a fireball?
Oh, you see that?
Falling
Y'all see that?
star.
Asteroid?
Hey, man, y'all seeing that? Well, let me take that back a little bit for y'all. Y'all see that right there? Man, what? Man, what? Tell me what y'all think. Man, hit in the comment right now. Tell me what y'all really think that is, man. Is that a meteor for real? They said it was, man, they said it flew right in that thing, you know, and it landed somewhere. They don't know where it landed at, but I need to see some pictures and like a whole, I need to see a landing zone for real. That's what I need to see before I even, I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't believe it because look, it's right here. It's proof. Let's keep on watching.
Fireball?
Oh, is
Falling
it an
star?
asteroid?
Asteroid? Something astrological?
What appears to be a flying ball of fire lighting up the night sky.
Is it something related to Earth, like government related?
So many guesses as to what it is.
Oh, goodness, what is that? That's a big ball of light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we should find out.
What is it?
We took the question to the experts.
What is it?
I actually happened to be out looking at the stars when it happened, so I actually saw it come in.
People in multiple communities, including Noblesville, Columbus, Franklin, Seymour,
Man, what y'all think, man?
Bedford, Burlington, Yorktown, and
Y'all think it
Frankfurt
landed somewhere?
all told WRTV they saw it. Some say they heard a loud boom.
A loud boom, huh? They're probably gonna try to hate on me doing my other one too, man. Come on, man. Keep it easy, man. Work with me now. I just want to get a little bit more of the video. Don't play it now. Yeah.
Could be from a comet that we passed through. It could have been something that it hit an asteroid in the asteroid belt, and a chunk of it flew off and
Man, they gonna hate. I'm gonna back up off that video. Man, so yeah, I mean, the meteor flew in. You see the speculations, everybody talking about, oh, it's the government, and the government can't make no damn meteor unless they just got 3D systems where they build meteors and they just sending them over. And it didn't hit nothing. So my problem is, like, if it's a meteor from the government, I feel like it's gonna hit something. If you feel like otherwise, go ahead, drop your idea in the comment. Go ahead, drop your opinion in the comments. You know, I mean, this is what the live reaction is all about. I got another one, man. We can see how long and what they're gonna be able to do to us right there. But real life, if y'all got any questions about it, you know what I mean, y'all want to know more about it, I can put the link in the comments right now. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and share that with y'all right now. You know, let y'all know how solid I am as an individual. I don't want my elevators to deflate on me, you know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead, hit that link right there, you know what I'm saying? Find out more about that right there. That was the meteor that dropped in Indiana. You know what I mean? Like I told you, the title says itself, you know. We gotta we looking at the King Von documentary. So let me go ahead and get that up for y'all. Have somebody email me a link, you know, to where I can go ahead and check that out. And let's see if they try to mess with us doing this too, man. This is boy Captain Great though, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. EOD, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Captain Great. Good Synergy Honcho, man. You know, I'm over here on my reaction channel, you know, just trying to move around a little bit. I don't want y'all to get used to my face being in one space, you feel me? So yeah, if y'all rocking, then go ahead and rock out. Let me see. All right, I got this Von pulled up. Let's see what they let us do, man. Gonna try. It's a long one, man. So if y'all see me, you know, cut out there, and just know that they playing with me, and they don't want me to play it. Shout out to Trap Floor Ross. I ain't saying his real name, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all know, y'all know. He the one that put the video up. Shout out to him. Shout out to his channel. They banned him, actually. They took it down, like, kind of silenced him. They kind of silenced him a little bit. So, I mean, hopefully they let us play the video, you know. So we're going to see what's up. Let's check it out.
crimes caught on camera, which I could never show you on YouTube. But if you don't want any of that, just sit back, enjoy the video, and hit that subscribe button. Ever since the 1980s, gangster rap has been one of hip-hop's most fascinating subgenres. From the mean streets of gang-infested Los Angeles that were brought to life by early gangster rap pioneers like Ice Cube and NWA, to Tupac and Suge Knight taking over the music game with vivid tales of gang-affiliated.
One thing I hate is when they doing these documentaries and they mention people's names wrong. It almost make me not want to watch it, but you know how it is. Shout out to Trap Floor Ross. You're gonna go ahead and subscribe to him.
Rappers who would bully their way into the music industry. And then you have
make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. Comment, subscribe. EOD, man, we in here. Elevator Deflate.
legends like Jay-Z and 50 Cent, whose tales of life in the streets as gangsters made them millionaires hundreds of times over. For decades now, rap fans have been looking for the realest artists, whose lyrics paint the picture of a real life of crime that isn't embellished or fabricated. But when it comes to rappers who truly keep it real, the Chicago drill scene has dominated for the last decade.
And then I don't know why everybody want to go straight to Chicago, you know, and try to use them as clout, man. That's really what y'all doing, man. So, I mean, stop messing with these guys, man. It's real life, man. Period. No matter how it's coming, man. I mean, y'all see. I watched it already, but, you know, I'm bringing it back for the people, man, for the one time. Let's see.
Popularized by Chief Keef, the Chicago drill wave was characterized by rappers that grew up in the most dangerous blocks in America, with these up-and-coming artists rapping plainly and honestly about what they experienced growing up. Shootings on the block, disrespecting dead enemies, and constantly being chased by the police. Chicago drill rappers took gangster rap to raw new heights, where the stories behind the music could be matched up with the local news reports on the latest homicides. However, what happens when the people doing the killing start making the music too? Because in the years after Chief Keef popularized the violent stories of Chicago gang life, one of those gangsters killing people in the streets picked up a microphone too and started rapping in the first person from the perspective of the actual killer. King Von had a reputation in Chicago as a fearless killer before he'd even started rapping, and it's widely believed, based on the statements he made in his own songs, that Von himself could have killed as many as 7.
And man, it get deep, y'all. So I hope y'all ready, man. Once again, welcome to the Elevator Deflate channel, man. Appreciate y'all popping in. Live reaction to the documentary, man. Here y'all go, man. King Von.
People in his career as a gangbanger, with more murders even taking place after he got rich and famous, with it being rumored that Von used his money and influence from the rap game to have old enemies in Chicago killed, and going on a journey which, in my opinion, takes him far beyond a street player who had to kill to survive in the mean streets of Chicago, because if King Von's tweets are anything to go by, he simply loved killing people. And the sheer amount of people that King Von allegedly played a role in killing has led to intense speculation as to whether he was a full-blown serial killer. A title which King Von's enemies even said that him and his friends took personal pride in. Now, the FBI defines a serial killer as a person who kills over 3 people with time spans in between them of more than a month. Furthermore, serial killers tend to have an element of psychological gratification which plays a role in the motive for their murders. The FBI also state that a serial killer might seek various kinds of gratification through their killings, such as anger, thrill-seeking, financial gain, or simply for attention.
I mean, it's pretty much him trying to exploit the fact that, you know, they saying that's what King Von was. And I'm not going to follow that label, but I mean, like I said, man, people grow up in hard situations, man. You don't know how people got to live. So it's like, you can't necessarily throw somebody under a label, but that's what the world good at, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip over, you know. I'm going to skip over to something else right here. I'm going to skip over about, right here. Take it in there.
Him into a demon.
They'll be here in 5. We ready?
There's a.
Oh.
We'll just put books
Come
here.
on, ads. Get out of my way, man.
That's bad. Left.
We should.
I don't own these ads, and these ads don't own me. I'm gonna just throw that out there. They hating on my video. We're gonna try to go as live as possible.
For 2 to Miami Beach, including Aaron Hotel for the U.
Come on, man. Nobody want to hear all that. Here we go.
Before we get into the first murders that King Von was allegedly involved in, I just want to take the time to consider the real reasons why he would be motivated to kill in the first place.
Yeah, and they're saying I'm not giving you nothing. I'm just letting this man talk because he the one doing the talking.
Despite covering a lot of gangsters who are hardened killers, it's important to consider the social circumstances that need to exist for a teenage boy to start committing murders. Firstly, these areas where King Von grew up in Southside Chicago, Killer Ward and O Block, are incredibly poor and dangerous areas, with the latter even being described by the local Sun-Times newspaper as the most dangerous block in Chicago. Part of the reason.
Once again, I told y'all, man, where people grow up, man, you know, they come hard. Pause, you know. Situations cause you to do drastic things, you know. You never know what you got to do to make it happen in your regular everyday.
Reason why so many of these gang
until you step outside.
Murders in Chicago go unsolved is due to the failure of policing in these areas. Someone like King Von grew up seeing death and destruction as a completely normal thing. And if the police never come to your area to solve crimes or deliver justice, it's easy to see why you would place more trust in street justice than in the state. Furthermore, you really have to ponder whose fault is it really that somewhere like O Block ended up being so poor and dangerous. While it's easy to blame the gangsters and killers there for cultivating a lawless environment, the city and the state politicians ultimately have failed to create the economic circumstances for someone to grow up safely in these areas. Had there been better economic prospects in the hoods of Chicago, perhaps many of these young men wouldn't have been forced into a life of crime and violence. Furthermore, when it comes to the analysis of King Von's eventual transformation into what some have described as a serial killer, there's actually an argument to be made that geography may have played a part in King Von feeling like he could get away with so many murders. The 70s to the 2000s have actually been described as the golden age of serial murder. And one possible cause for this phenomenon around this period has been cited as urbanization and the concentration of inner city living. Some people have said that putting so many people in such close proximity ends up offering a unique level of anonymity when it comes to committing crimes in these complicated, busy and overpopulated areas. Put simply, this means that in O Block, the sheer amount of people, overlapping gang conflicts, and normalization of violence on the streets means that somebody like King Von could kill multiple people without attracting too much attention to him personally. As sad as it is to say, in the eyes of the cops, a victim is just another casualty of the gang war rather than a specific crime that could be solved. And it's these circumstances that were the perfect conditions for a young King Von to begin killing people in his community with minimal consequences. And whilst King Von was in jail, gun violence had raged on between the Black disciples from Wick City and the rival gangster disciples from St. Lawrence and Eberhard Avenues, or STL-EBT. And during this time, whilst King Von was incarcerated, a 15-year-old gangster disciple from the rival hood by the name of You, because something ain't right. So it's safe to say, the realest gangster rapper who ever lived.
Then they say, you know, King Von be this and that, you know. Man, once again, they labeling people, man, and they don't got no hard proof, man, and they just using lyrics like everybody else do, man. They should stay up out of it. But that's how they be talking about them. We ain't gonna spend too much time on it, but you know.
After being acquitted of all charges in the murder of Malcolm Stuckey, King Von would walk out of jail a free man once again around the 6th of December 2017, being seen walking fresh out of the gates on social media.
Oh, man, what's up? What's up? Putting out these last pins. Big Ron out. How y'all coming?
Von would also return to Twitter as well as the streets, telling 16 Shot and Visuals that his friend E-Dog from O-Block picked him up and the first thing they did was go and buy a gun.
I want to block. Who can give me E-Dog? I want to block. I got some. I got a gun. Test me before they go kill me.
At the time of his release, Von wasn't yet a rapper. It's unclear if Von ever really had aspirations of transitioning from shooter to rapper. On the one hand,
and man, you know, once again, dude, like, let's go to show how the people gonna treat you, man, when you start doing one thing, try to turn it around, and you know what I'm saying, when you think it's just right, to everybody else it's too late. And, you know, they drive you right into that mode of doing what you don't want to do. So man, me personally, my information to everybody else is stay on your toes, man. Stay focused. Stay out the nonsense. If you ain't in that, man, don't try to be that. If you're trying to get to something, stay on track and stay on what you're doing. You know what I mean? Don't try to follow nobody that you feel like is taking you in another direction. That's kids, that's adults, anybody. So, man, with that being said, you know, just wanted to come up and share some live reaction. Once again, the links is in the bio, man. Y'all want to go ahead, tap in. The links is in the chat as well. You know, they're not in the bio. Sorry about that. They're in the chat. The Meteor video and the Von doc. So if y'all want to watch either one of them, go ahead, check that out, man. It's your boy Captain Great. You know what I mean? Trying to elevate or deflate. You know what I mean? Over here on Elevator Deflate, y'all can like, comment, subscribe as y'all see. You know, go ahead, hit the like up there on the channel. Go ahead, hit the follow on the channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so y'all can run in and everything that's dropping soon, later on, and after that. Once again, it's your boy Captain Great, man. Stay solid, man. We out.